Hello and welcome to a game between AcE and qxc. AcE will be playing as the red Protoss player at the upper right hand corner, and qxc was just scouting the edges of his base with his SCV. He will be playing as the blue Terran player at the lower left hand corner. qxc is going to be one game under here in the best of 3 series, as AcE did take the first game. This is game number 2 in the ESL World Championship that's taking place in Germany in March of 2011. Here we see the two SCV as well as the probe bump into each other. There will be the standard barracks, refinery, as well as the simulator and the gateway, and of course 3 probes immediately into that assimilator. And the APM for these players is absolutely insane, and neither of these players know what the word fear means, and if they did, they choose not to understand it, as their play is just absolutely awesome, and there is absolutely no hesitation in their decisions and their decisiveness. And there's also going to be a probe running away as the first Marine is going to spawn. He is going to make it out of there, and in the meantime qxc is trying to steal some minerals, and it looks like he wasn't too sure he wanted to steal that or not, and the first Xel'Naga will be on the way. This probe is going to be checking the outskirts of the natural expansion of qxc, while qxc is going to be opening up with another set of barracks. Another set of barracks being opened early will hurt your income slightly, as your opponent will have more probes than you do of SCVs to gather minerals, and we can see a slight differential right there, and of course the slight differential is going to be negated by the mule. And once again we see 2 gases for AcE at this moment, and ooh, he actually gets a whack off on that SCV, and this Zealot is going to be super happy. He is going to be busy chasing around that SCV, as the SCV will be in the lower section over here. He is in yellow, and once again AcE is still being very careful, checking around the sides, and we will see a tech lab along for reactor on these double barracks, and I think qxc is going to go for some early pressure, as this SCV is still alive and will get cornered relatively soon, as a probe is going to be scouting once again to the left, or maybe he's there to place a building down. In either event, this SCV is going to go down as the sentry gets the last hit, and we see a double gateway being opened there directly after the killing of that SCV, and the unit counting station will show 4 Marines and 1 Marauder being moved out of the base by qxc at this moment, and he is going to make more Marines and Marauders. Marine Marauder non-stop, and on the other hand AcE is going to have 2 sentries and 1 Zealot. This sentry is not in great position, and there's going to be a pylon being opened at the upper left hand side near the gold expansion for qxc, as this probe is going to be able to walk around these Marines, and 1 Marauder coming out, and I think, did he catch a glimpse of that probe? Maybe not. It seems that AcE is going to be able to evade detection here, as both these players are going to be getting some upgrades. The warp gate is about to be complete, and the stem pack is on the way, and the concussive shell is already complete, I believe, and the Marines did spot the probe. Will be able to take that probe down. Income tab now still shows that the Terran player still has not yet taken his second gas, but he will be ahead in terms of minerals, and he is marching away with a quite sizable army. 3 Marauders, and that looks like to be about exactly 6 Marines, and more Marines to reinforce in the back. In the meantime, Nexus is being opened by AcE. AcE might be caught off guard here. He does have a lot of those sentries. He does like his sentries. Sentries are really good, especially if you get them early to get the energy. We do see the robotics facility coming online as well, and he will be seeing the first Marine come in, and I think the Marine likes what he sees, and he is going to come in here. He actually made it past the choke point. Oh no, he's going back to the choke point, and he does get choked at the choke point. 3 Marines go down immediately, and now he's baiting him to come in. He is going to come in. Another force field there. Great force field, baiting his opponent to come in, and he comes in. qxc loses a lot of Marines, and even I think 1 Marauder. The units lost tab does reflect that as well, and qxc is going to go for the back of the base. Inside of his own base, he's going to be building a command center, and he's going to be making Marauders and also Marines non-stop. And on the other hand, AcE is still going to be making the first Immortal, being chrono boosted out of the robotics facility. He's also opening up another pylon in the back, and this pylon will give AcE view of his back rocks. He does know he's coming possibly, or he is not actually looking over there. He's not looking at the pylon over here, so maybe he doesn't know his opponent is coming just yet. He is looking to reposition his units, and I think qxc might be able to come inside the base. There is a dot of blue on the screen right here. I wonder if he sees it. Oh, he does see it. He spots it, and he is now going to reposition his units. Will that be too late? The pylon is going to go down. Maybe qxc should really go inside. He is scouting with his marine. He does not know that initially AcE didn't see him coming, and he is going to try to take down this gateway. Maybe he should take down the pylon instead, but he is going to run away now, as there is one mortal. An immense number of sentries. Army count is going to be at 68 versus 56, as the Terran player is being pushed back to his base. He does have one marine over here and another marine up on the ramp over here on the Xel'Naga watchtower, and he is going to take some shots at that Immortal. Immortals don't really like the fire from Marines, because Marines can shoot really fast, and the Immortals' damage cap is not really effective against Marines since they don't do that much damage. And this Zealot is going to kill off, and there's some Zealots are being warped in by this pylon. Some units coming in here. You can keep track of this at the lower right hand side, as AcE is going to move in with his main army. His main army is going to push up the ramps possibly. I think he is going to come into an attack. Yes, he is. Bunker is not yet finished, and there is a Guardian Shield. 2 force fields. Great use of force fields. They're being focus fired on these Marauders. Marauders just turning around, not firing back, trying to run away, but there is a force field in his way. He simply cannot get into the bunker. Another bunker goes up in the back. Only 4 Marines inside. Marauders coming in, and he is going to keep going forward. There is still trouble inside AcE's base, but he is going to have to retreat those probes. And great EMP there, catching all of the forces of AcE, and AcE is still inside the base of qxc. qxc needs to make a lot of units happen, and these SCVs are all stuck behind something. They were just all gathering there. Maybe he wanted them to attack, but he forgot to press the button perhaps, or maybe they're just repairing each other because they want to give each other HP. And Zealots, sentries, and one Immortal. This one Immortal still at, not at full HP, but very close to full HP, and GG indeed. Hope you guys enjoy that game, and I will probably do more casts later on today. If you like what you see, please do subscribe, and also leave me a comment if you have suggestions. Thanks for watching. See you guys at the next game.